I'm here with Drunk Sports, your boy Kid Chocolate, getting here and spreading love and knowledge, man, and making awareness for everything that we're doing right here with Drunk Sports. God bless y'all.
God bless. Rolly maybe he's not the most polished boxer, but he's the new AB. He knows how to sell a fight. He talks shit, and while he's trolling you, you can see he's holding back his fucking laugh. You know what I'm saying? This is a clip from Rolly, and I want you guys to give me your thoughts on what he says.
Some of the improvements from Derek James, though, like, more of the jab, more distance control with the lead hand and stuff.
I think Derek James is you know how like all these fighters or trainers are like, oh, they get trainer of the year and then they're the worst trainer for like the next 3 years. I mean, he has a pretty bad track record. I mean, he made Ryan 10 times worse. He fucked up Spence's career. Anthony Joshua, I mean, go after Joshua, and Frank Martin ain't looking too good. So yeah. Maybe it's time for him to go back to like Joe Goosen or something.
Well, he did call you out basically after the fight. Like that's the fight he would like to have next. What'd you think about that?
I don't think he deserves it.
Oh, he's crazy.
I don't think he deserves it.
Yo, we're gonna call him Reckless Rolly Romero.
Yo, Jesus Christ!
He went on to say at the end of the interview, he's like, "No, this is a big, huge fight or whatever." But Rolly likes to talk his shit, and that sells fights. I got the rankings up. We could look through a bunch of names, right? We could look at who's on Golden Boy. We could look at who are the best guys at 140. But at the end of the day, I think that fight is the fight that sells the most. What do you think, Q? Before I go to me,
no, I agree. I wanna see that, and I think that's the fight. Yo, I feel like, especially nowadays, boxing with all these good fights, I feel like when they call you out in this ring, it's almost back to that era that they end up eventually fucking fighting. And that was, Ryan called him out. Rolly wanted, that little disrespectful motherfucker, but he's entertaining this shit, and he can box. But I definitely want to see that. No, he's not. But he's entertaining as fuck.
He's getting better though. He's getting better. Yeah,
he's getting better. But Ryan going to tear that shit up. But and that's who I want to see Ryan. Cause I want to see Ryan fight him, and then I think by that time he'll be polished enough. If Teofimo is still boxing and his mental is right, because I want to see him fight Teo, man. But I don't know. I feel eventually I eventually think Teo's gonna just cash out eventually. I don't know. I just get that feeling.
But I don't want to see him against Teo and them niggas for at least another 3 or 4 fights, in my opinion. But I get what you're saying. It is a big fight, and it's a sexy fight. Him and Teo. They were talking about that for February, the Super Bowl or boxing or whatever the fuck Oscar was talking about. He even said it. He's definitely not ready for Haney. He's definitely not ready for Teo. The 4 Kings or whatever. Shakur talking reckless. He talking reckless back to Shakur. I mean, the Rolly fight. Forget about the sweet science and inside the ring. That's the big fight, though. That's the big fight for Ryan, right?
Not only is it the big fight for Ryan, you coming in off of the loss to Tank, but you got the big win over Duarte. Then you turn around and put him in there with a common opponent with Tank, and then say, hey, you know what? I really would like the Tank fight again, or rematch. I'd like another crack at that.
Right.
Rolly gives him not only an opportunity for Rolly to make a bet. Rolly's just playing with house money at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It gives Ryan an opportunity to look great. Rolly and Bullet another chance to get another bag, right? Facts. And it puts Ryan, it leaves him in that spot. My question was, though, because I had put this on my Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
See, and this is the one smoke and mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan got to decide if he can get down to 140, because we talking about him fighting these guys that are real 140, legit 140s.
That's a good point.
143 and
basically came in as a welterweight, pretty much.
So in a way, I'm saying, is he ducking smoke? Because if he go to 147, then it's hell, or is it, something that, because this isn't the first time either, right? It's even with the Tank fight, right? There was some issues with hydration because he didn't want to go all the way down to 140. So we talking about what's he doing at 140, but he got it. So in a way, but here's the upside. In a way, this is prize fighter shit.
Yes,
This
a
is
fact.
Canelo with the 155, and this is Tank
Yeah.
fighting the who?
Yeah.
Right? Whoever.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you put the two together, and you're still giving Ryan the credence to continue to build himself back up as a prize fighter, as an
Mhm.
exciting fighter, and also a
Mhm.
chance to get his skills and show us that he's worth the hassle and the talk. Because we've been talking about Ryan for quite some time. It's a good thing to see, right?
That's a fact. And you know, here's the thing too, right? Devin's got a belt. Tank has been elevated to the Super, but Tank has had belts before in different classes. Tio has had belts, right? Tio's, whether you think he's undisputed or not, that's a subject for another day. But he was definitely unified, to say the least. Rolly got a strap. They would love to get Ryan a strap. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the easiest way to a strap right now. Because if you look at that Regis got a strap over there. We don't know what he's gonna do. We don't know what's gonna happen with him and Devin. Matia's got a strap, right? I don't think you want to go the fucking IBF route. If you go the WBO route, like we say, you have to fight Tio. So the WBA route, Ryan is ranked 4th. That's the easiest way to a strap. Now, you said that is the money fight. He's 4. He jumps over Barroso, Sims, and O'Hara Davies. But they'll make that. They don't give a fuck. It's what sells. You know what I'm saying? So that's the WB. The WBA is the best route for him to getting a strap. And I think he takes, at the end of the day, I think he takes that strap from Rolly, and then maybe he gets a couple of stay busy fights, and then they unify with somebody. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think you've heard the speculation potentially. I mean, Broner can, I would love to see him because see what makes that fight, because he's another guy. He ain't even in no weight class.
Who?
He's just out here. Broner.
They postponed his fight. Wasn't he supposed to fight last week?
Yeah, not only that, remember before that, not only did he, I'm putting it out there because until somebody prove me wrong, the homeboy Bill Cunningham Esquire is the fucking attorney for King Promotions.
Yeah.
And he happened to be an amateur fighter, and he jumped in the ring. And he's like,
that was crazy.
So and again, that was at a catch weight. So you fought a fucking attorney at a catch weight.
That was terrible.
So
fucking
I know
with Don.
But I'm saying the name. And say Q was like, hell no. But I'm saying Q because neither one of these motherfuckers is established in the clear weight division. That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So it's like if you need a name, and if you need a way to sell the fight by virtue of the back and forth, the dialogue, right?
Yeah. It's Rolly or
and then make
Broner.
it comfortable when you talk about issues with weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But